Well, that's cold. Hello. That's the best part of having a swivel chair like this is like, pretend you were, let's use our imaginations here. You just walked in to my office, which is what this is, and you're standing behind me. And you know that I heard you walk in, but you don't want to like disrupt me because you're very kind and polite. So you're just standing there and I'm working like this, and then I can go, oh, hello. And then everybody feels pretty uncomfortable. Today, it begins. Today is the official start of my public YouTube failure. I realize there's some kind people out there who will say, oh, no, it's not good to start any endeavor thinking you're gonna fail at it, you stupid moron. That's how people who are kind speak to me. But statistically, this channel and the other channel will fail. I know that you should be positive. You should go into a new endeavor with some confidence and everything. And I have plenty of that, but it's daried. It's so daried in here. It's buried down below from years and years of other YouTube failures that I've done. So now that I'm in my mid-30s, starting kind of from scratch with this channel and with another channel that's literally from scratch, I'm just being realistic. This probably isn't going to go anywhere. And YouTube is unique in that. YouTube's the kind of thing where you're inviting all of your friends and family, like everyone you know on social media and wherever else. You're just reaching for people to say, hey, come watch this video, please. But you know, realistically, the video is probably going to fail. It's probably not going to go anywhere. And so you're kind of asking people to come watch you fail. So hopefully you're watching this kind of like people do NASCAR.
Goes a two! Too big of a push! He caught the 41!
Waiting for the crash. It's coming. It might be here already, and I just don't even know it. So let me give you a little bit of a backstory, just a 1-minute backstory on why I'm starting this channel in my mid-30s. I keep saying that like it's a thing. I think it's a thing because I feel like most people who are watching YouTube and most people who are starting YouTube channels are like 12. Just anytime I'm uncomfortable, I just hit my knees in some sort of rhythmic comfort. 4 years ago, my wife and my 3 kids started out on an adventure that was really kind of felt a little bit risky and a little bit crazy for us. We sold everything we owned, bought a travel trailer, and we traveled around the country nomadically for 3.5 years, just in the trailer. And it was an amazing experience. And we did that because of some convictions and core beliefs and things that we wanted to change about ourselves and our outlook on life and our perspectives and things. And it did all of that and more.
Well, that's the coolest video ever. Oh my gosh, what a view.
It was amazing.
Look at that.
Now, 4 years later, we're in a house like we started off before we did the adventure, but we're trying to retain all of those things that we learned and gleaned and the reasons we set out on the journey in the trailer in the first place. We're trying to keep that in this new house life. And part of that for me is keeping the freedom that we had on the road, where I didn't have to like work for anybody else. I was on my own. I could start and end my day with my family and their schedule and their time, and work and everything else just kind of revolved around that rather than the other way around. And so I am setting out on this new journey, if you will, hopefully with you tagged along, paying the bills, so that I can, so I'm doing this. What am I doing? What am I talking about? So I have this opportunity right now to take 6 months off from my regular work, which is video editing for other clients. I do documentary films, I do Kickstarter promotional films, I work with tech startups on videos, like social media ads, that kind of thing. So I'm taking 6 months off, and I'm focusing on things that are going to hopefully benefit myself and my family to get to the goals and dreams and things that we have for our lives. I sound like I'm crying, because I am. So what I want to do, the goal for me, is to be able to work on projects, this is a selfish goal that I think everybody has, but I would love to work on work that brings value to me and my family and other people. That's a hard thing to do. It's hard to find work that brings fulfillment and value to you and your family and other people. And so that's what I'm trying to get to. Anyways, the point is, I have 6 months to do something and to try to get closer to those goals that we have. I've decided to focus on 3 things. One is a feature documentary film, and so the film is done. We did our first screening about a month ago, and now we're getting ready to do the final cut that's going to go on to festivals. Along that same line, still number 1 in the film category, is I have another film called Suburban Pilgrims Film that is almost done. I want to finish that up, get it out there, release it. A lot of people helped make that happen, so that's my next project, and it's going to work in line with the first film, The 500 Feet Ahead, which is the title of the first film. Anyways, I could talk on this all day. That's not why you're here. You're here to watch me fail. You can see I'm doing a pretty good job at it. So that's the first thing I'm focusing on for 6 months, my 2 films, and hopefully a third. The second thing is my freelance video work. I'm hoping to get that to a place of it not requiring as much time from me. And the third thing, it's the thing you're watching right now, is YouTube. I'm trying to make a real, authentic, honest go of YouTube. And to do that, I have 2 channels. I have this one, which is like my vlog channel, just me showing you the experience, the ups and downs, the failures of a guy in his mid-30s trying to launch a YouTube channel and make a go of it. The other channel is called The Versus Verse, like universe, but The Versus Verse. And it's a total YouTube kind of gimmicky channel where I'm just trying to get that channel to get like views and subscriptions and try to get that as far as I can go. It should be a lot of fun. I'm having fun putting it together. It's brand new. There's 10 subscribers on the channel right now, and 8 of them are me with different accounts that I have. So we're doing pretty well there. I probably won't link to the channel yet because I want to get a few more videos up, but I will. Once we have a little bit of a library of content built up, then hopefully you can go over there and watch it. But this channel, you know, this channel is going to swarm over and grow that channel to exceeding heights, because I think that, you know, this video right here, I'm expecting, you know, maybe 150 people to watch this. Half of those will be myself, and the other 90% will probably be my mother, who will just watch it on repeat. So we'll have probably 5 or 6 authentic views of this video, and probably like 1% of those people will go to the new channel. So that's like, it's an enormous amount of people that we'll have going over to the other channels. So that's cool. Oh, well, setting up to do a new Versus Verse. Getting a little more elaborate with the setup here, so I feel like you need to see this. So I have this softbox bouncing off the ceiling, and then I have this little LED light there to go into the chair. Camera here. I actually put a monitor on it this time because it's easier to see what you're shooting. It seems like you get better footage when you can see what it looks like, I've discovered. So I'm going to use this as the new background maybe for it. Try this out. And then, and I got some gels to put over the light because it's a little too cool, the temperature, I think. So I'll give that a go. Favorite time of year, fall is finally here. looking gorgeous. Today, now that I'm done inside for a while, I get to go split some wood and move it up the hill from way down here with wheelbarrows. That'll be fun. We have 2 cords of wood being delivered today, and then we have some wood down in the back of our property that we took down. So we've got to get that get it all organized because winter's coming. It's gonna get cold soon. It's actually been getting cold in the mornings. So we have a fair amount of wood down here that we've got to move up the hill, up this hill, all the way out there in our woodshed. There's a lot of benefits to living up in the mountain country, also a lot of negatives. One of the benefits though is in the winter when it's all like cold and snowy out, like everyone has wood stoves up here, actual real working wood stoves that you use to heat your house. I like that. I like that, and I like me. That's from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.